Hello, 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 everybody. Today we're going to go over Tradingview, and this is more of an advanced class. This is Thursday. I usually start out the beginning of the week, beginner stuff, and I try to work my way up to some more advanced stuff by Thursday. And so this is your advanced setting. And what we're doing is we're going over Tradingview. So what is Tradingview? Why do you need Tradingview? Well, anybody that's anybody in the trading market or in investments uses Tradingview. And let's go over some of the things that they have. If we just kind of just glance over everything, we're going to be going over this right here. But products, let's go to features. And you know, this is telling us all the great features about this company for traders. So let's go over super charts. We know that these are the best charts that you could have, the most indicators. I actually own an indicator that's on here. I'm about to put a second one on here where basically people in the public can buy my indicator, the Beast Trader bot, and get the same trades as us. So 60 million traders and investors use this platform. This is by far the #1 top website in the world when it comes to all things investing. 1.5 million mobile reviews with 4.9 average rating. So, you know, almost 1.5 million people reviewed it and it got a 4.9. So you know this is the top of the line, basically, right? It's almost a 5-star. 10 million customer scripts and ideas shared by our users. And that's one of the things that I really like is the scripts and the ideas and the different bots that you could have on here and the different traders that are really winning. And these charts really move the market. You could change the colors, you could change everything about them. Really just a beautiful, beautiful thing. These are some of the things the technical analyst done right. 400 plus built-in indicators, and then there's 100,000 plus public indicators. So like mine is one of the 100,000, but there's 400 of just the best of the best of the best in the world already built in. And then if you want to find stuff outside of that, everybody that's anybody is going to put their indicator on here, you know. You can get alerts from the bot sending you when to trade. There's different things. You can look at your revenue by business. You can see how everything's growing. You could do a lot of things that a lot of people don't even know about that have this service and they don't really use it. You could test your trading strategy. Once you come up with a strategy, you could basically write it down real simply in this script, and then you could measure it and test it in here. And that's how I back tested for 2 years on the robot and make sure that it really works, right? Here we go right here. There's different things that you can link up to and trade straight through Tradingview too. You can link up your accounts for different things. I love this heat maps, and we're going to go over that in a second. But just look at this stuff that I'm going through. Track the economy. You could always favorite your economy that you like the most and things like that. It's really, you know, top notch. It also has a social network part that is really cool because you can find an accountability partner in here. You could talk to traders that are respected and really know what they're doing. You could talk to up and coming people that really don't know what they're doing but like to talk a lot. But it basically will show you if, you know, the community thinks something's valuable with that person or not. So also you got the news. You know, a lot of people go to you know, Forex Factory. Forex Factory is the best thing with the news, but guess what? All that stuff that's on Forex Factory is also on here on Tradingview and much more, according to the news, by just, you know, you can read articles and everything like that. So it's the most power, the biggest plan. And, you know, when you get in, there's different pricings and things like that. I got the #1 account on the pricing. And you could start out this for free. So Tradingview is for free. You can have like 4 indicators for free. Once you go over 4 indicators, then you're gonna have to pay monthly. And if you want to where you can write your own scripts and do things that I could do, that's like the top plan, which really none of the plans are really that expensive. Okay. I'm gonna save like the #1 thing is these super charts, but we'll talk about that in a second. Let's go ahead and go through the screeners. So this is what we got right here. We can see everything we want to see. We can add our favorite. We could put a watch list together right here. You know, the things that we really want. And we could look at the change of the day. These are the changes, you know, and this is stock market. So we can look at stocks and see like what's performing, what's not, you know, what are the big ones, which move the most. All this stuff is right here. Volume, you know, real volume, what happened, the market cap, $3 trillion for Microsoft. You know, the growth. We can look at stuff over years because that's how you kind of trade stocks. You trade them for, you know, swing trading and things like that for a longer time. So we can look at the performance of it, extended hours, valuations, dividends. Dividends are something that's really big in stocks because you need to know, you know, how much the company is paying out. Is it profitable? Income statements. These are the things when you're trading stock. This is like us looking at the Forex factory to where we're reading the news on the economy, but we're reading the news on each stock, on each, the balance sheets, cash flow, technicals. These are all the things that you're going to need if you want the news for stocks. So we have it right here. And that's another thing that I really love about this company. Heat maps. Heat maps are something different, something new. And it shows you kind of, instead of you having to look at everything one by one, it kind of gives you a map, what's down, what's up in a bird's eye view. So right now we see NVDA. This is one of the richest companies in the world. They make AI computer chips. And we see that they went up 10% today. We've seen Apple went down 2%. Everything basically went down. And you can see from this heat map, you know, what it looks like. 3% more loss, 2% loss, 1% loss, 3% gains. So you can see the different colors really quick and tell what company did what. What we know is that the market in the United States mostly went down. Everything's red, right? There's only a couple greens. This green is always green because it's like the company where everybody's getting all their computer chips. That's not going to go down. But you see everything in America is down right now. All right. Tesla's down over 4% almost today. So that heat map can show you really quick, you know, what you want to trade, the top trades, the top 30 trades. You could, you know, do that too. This is the S&P 500 index, but you could change it. You can go to different ones. You can go to the NASDAQ 100 and it's going to show all the 100 companies. You see how there's way less companies here than the other one. You see here, there's a little bit more red stuff going on in the top 100 companies. Let's see. You know, I always like the US 30. So let's see if they got the US 30 on here. And they don't. DJI 30. Here it is right here. And so here's the 30 biggest companies in the world. And everything is red. There's nothing in the US 30 that's doing good right now. Everything is losing or it's barely breaking even. These gray ones are like a little bit under from winning. So none of the top 30 companies in the United States are doing good right now. You know, we got Nike, McDonald's. These are all the ones, you guys. So it's very simple to get a big overview of what the market is doing. And you can do it for other countries too. If you want to change to other countries and look at, you know, how the stocks in other companies are doing, you can do that. Brazil, Canada, Chile, China, Colombia. See, a lot of people don't know about these heat maps. It's just a way for you to get a view of everything that's going on in that economy. You know, so that's beautiful. I love that. And I wanted to really show you guys that. Let's go to the economic calendar. And I believe they moved it. And this is the new format, what it looks like. But, you know, these are the things that what we were looking at, right? These are the things that we look at on the Forex Factory, like what's going on. Japan right here coming soon, 3-month bill. So we can read these things right here and see. And it's just like the Forex Factory, but it's a little smoother, I believe, to read than the Forex Factory. You know, here goes all the stuff on yesterday. And I kind of like it how they got these little flags and stuff. And it's kind of easier to kind of tell, you know, what's going on with your trade. So there we go right here. And that's another part that's really good because that talks about the economic calendar in the news. These are the options right here. This is how you make a strategy. If you want a strategy build, you can make your strategy right here. You know, I did it completely different than this with the programmer that really knew what he was doing. But you can actually like make up your own strategy, put it in here for different kind of trades that you want to do. And then you can test them over time. You can look at them, you know, how they did. And then you can look at the volatility of different trades and things like that. So that's something that's really cool if you guys want to take it to the next level and you want to create basically a program that trades for you. That's an option that you have for you. Okay. Market. This is the market data part right here. And so they got all the markets, right? And there's different prices for different ones. If you want, you know, more information about different things, you can get all this stuff. And the thing that I kind of like about it is you know, you could really get on with some traders that really know what they're doing too. And that will help you, like this community part right here. When you look at the community, this is the leap right here. This is something where you can make $45,000 and you're going against other people. 7 days left for the competition. But this is what it looks like. There's leaderboards. And so there's contests that you can make money from being in this community, basically, right? The overview. This is what we're talking about. So I like to go here sometimes because this is the power of the community, and you go for trade ideas. So you could look at videos, people put together videos. It would be like somebody like me putting together a video and you being able to watch it and be able to understand their trading style or why they're going to make this trade and that trade. And that's soon going to be in our back office by us personally. We're going to have videos once a week about how our trades in the back office did and things like that. They're doing really good. So, and our charts are marked up like this in the back office. So, you know, this is really cool because there's somebody that really knows how to trade. Like, these are the editor's picks right here. So these are people that really know what they're talking about, you know. And then you get to other people, educational ideas, the editor's picks again. So these are the people that are more like known around the world. Here goes videos, scripts, how to make the scripts. So it's just cool how everybody can kind of come together and learn from one another. So educational videos are here too. If you guys want to learn some advanced things, and it might not be in our back office yet, you guys can go here and you can go to the popular topics, and it will guarantee you'll probably be able to get a video on something like that. Or trade ideas. Let's say you want to trade Bitcoin, you can click on here and you can kind of read about the guy. Just don't go to anybody, but since they kind of are picking this person from Tradingview saying he's good, this is something that you can kind of rely on. And so he has this big, you know, mapped out thing and everything like this. You could look at it, you could play it, and you could zoom in, zoom out on it, and you can watch, and then you could read what it's saying. You know, he wrote like some comments right here. He believes I am bullish on Bitcoin. So he wants Bitcoin to go up. He's telling us to, you know, basically take a trade going up, and he's showing us why. And it makes sense on his graphs that I'm looking at that are pretty cool. You know, this guy did a lot of stuff on this, and then he'll make comments. You can comment something back to him, ask him further details, and he can put some more stuff on here. So, you know, I kind of really like this. So he's telling you go long on Bitcoin, take it going up. That's what he's saying. And as you see, it was going down, and now it started going up right here, and you can see what he's saying. He's saying probably, you know, get out the trade at this red line up here at about it looks like 70,800. Right now it's at 67,000. So, you know, that's a big trade. If you guys want to take that trade with them, you guys could take it. He's pretty good guy. You can look around for different stuff. This is GameStop, and you can read about the different stuff. So you can go to stocks, right? You can go to crypto. You can go to Forex. If you guys want to know, you know, Euro USD, what's it going to do? They're saying it's going to reverse right here. Why? Because it was going up, and then you see it kind of consolidated, and they're saying that it's going to probably hit back down, right? You can look at different things, different one, NZD, JPY, odd USD. So you guys can get ideas from this before you even jump on with me, and then you guys can know where the wave is coming from. Is it going, you know, one way, or is it going the other way? So that's another thing I really like about it. The scripts are kind of self-explanatory for somebody that knows what they're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you can watch these videos. If you're not a programmer, it might take you some time to really understand. We had some man in our academy named Jonathan. He was trying to figure out how to do this, and he was asking me a lot of questions, and I was helping him. So I don't know if he actually made a bot or not, but he was trying to put together some scripts. So, and you know, the scripts that are cool is you could basically get a script that's already out there. You don't have to write your whole script. Like, you can get scripts that are already there for the Bollinger Band, are already there for something else, and then put them together and really excel. And so you could explore the community a little bit more. I want you guys to be able to know that you're never trading alone. You guys could trade with me. You guys could trade with other people on here. These people are serious, right? So you don't want to just be playing by yourself, throwing spaghetti at the wall. You want to know all the ways that you could really take advantage and really knock this out the box on your trading experience. Let's go to the market, the entire world. And this is something that I like right here. This is kind of like the scanners that we looked at on Forex Factory. And so we can put anything we want right here, and we can see, you know, what it's been doing for days or what it's been doing for hours and things like that. Like the US 30 right here, Dow Jones, we can see that it's on a downtrend and it's super consolidated right now, and it's been going on a down for the whole day. This is a little easier for some of you guys that don't really like to read candles, but if you like to read candles, you could just switch it to candles like that and see what's going on with the candle view too. I like to look at trades with candles, and with binaries I like to trade on the line like this. It's just a little easier. So you know, you could go to any trade that you want. Let's go back. But you can go to any trade that you want, any chart that you want. And that's a super chart right there. We'll talk about that in a second, because that's the main component that we want to talk about, we want to end on. But here we go. So the Dow Jones, and we got ideas about the Dow Jones. So you're never trading alone, you know. One of the things that's really hard is to know, like, what's the strength of Dow Jones? What's the strength of gold? What's the strength? Well, in here, we got the strength right here. This is a strength, currency strength meter right here. So everything's really here that we use, but you know, we can rely on these right here. They're going to have, like, is it winning on the oscillator level? Is it winning on the whole summary? Is it winning on the moving averages? Like, this is stuff that traders really need to know, and they can look real quick here and know what's going on. So I love that about this. Just real simple to get around, you know, the major indices, United States. You can look at different things really quick, and that's what I kind of like about these. You know, we got the world indices, so you guys could go around here on the market and kind of look around. Now we're gonna look at the countries, and you can move to major indices or US indices. Mostly we're looking at all stuff that's like United States. So you can click down and you can look down here. Things are changing. Very smooth, very simple, not complex. And so it's not going to be hard for you guys to really understand what's going on. So you guys can get overview, news, ideas about the different things that we want to learn about. All right. This is the major news right here. Let's go to Sparks. And so these are more, you know, things that you can learn more about the trades, more about the industry, the financial markets. So you're looking at different things, and they're going to tell you different sparks of information that can spark you to make a trade or anything like that. Let's go to Forex right here. And this is an overview of the Forex. So these are the same as Forex Factory, basically, like the scanner. Right now it's on a 1 year thing, so it's telling us all the way from this day that we're on till last year this day. So this is what the whole trade did. So we could change it. We could say a month, we could say a day. I'm usually more concerned about the 1 day than anything else. So, you know, this is what happened today in the last what is that, about 4.5 hours. This is what we're looking at. So now we know, you know, that it's been consolidated. It went down, and then it's been mostly in consolidation. The Euro USD, we can see that it only went down 0.05%. Really no movement to it. Here we go with Japan and USD. Here we go with GBP. One thing, you know, that JPY is in first place and USD is in second place. That's not how the trade's gonna look. So you might want to reverse that and think about it as doing the opposite of what we're looking at on this chart. Okay. And so you could look at all of them if you want to, and see which ones you really want to trade. And this is basically the scanner and the currency strength meter put together. So this is some great information. You could also look at the rates, ideas, you know, top stories about what's going on with the Forex economy in the United States, USD. This is all the USD stuff. You see that everything's talking about USD something. And I want you guys to start reading some of these scenarios. I want you guys to look at this stuff and really start being serious. You know, the major pairs, these are the major pairs in the world. And then you got the minor pairs. Minor pairs are the littler trades. You want to stick to the major pairs. Kind of don't worry too much on the minor pairs. Always focus on the major pairs, because you're going to get better spreads and you're going to get in the trade without losing money right away. So always do that, please, you guys. News. Let's look at the overview of the news. So we could have got the news on that other one where the market was and just scroll down. But here goes the market again with the news for the whole market. If we want to look at stocks, you know, Forex, it's telling us everything that's going on. Rutgers, Dow Jones, we got all this good information by good, you know, magazines or websites or, you know, traders that are going to be giving us information. This is worldwide information on indices, futures, bonds. It's all here. And that's what I wanted to really show you guys, that everything you really want is at the touch of your hand. Everything you want to know about corporations, everything you want to know about Forex, everything you want to know about gold, you know, it's all here for you guys. And so I want you guys to just, you know, pay attention, try to get as much as you can out of reading these news and going on this website. This is the #1 website that you're going to need if you really want to get big in trading. It's free for you. You could have 4 free indicators. Everything after that starts costing money. You could also have the Beast Trader bot that will be downloaded onto yours, so you'll always have the Beast Trader stuff. So let's go to the #1 feature, which is the super charts, and this is why everybody gets it. What we see right now, this is the US 30. We got it on 15-minute candles, and we see the US 30 is totally consolidated. And we seen the same thing yesterday, and the market was really bad. And there's just a couple things going on in the market to make it keep on doing this. Like every day for the last 2 days, it's been very consolidated. Here we go again. This is consolidated. We just got a good call right here. The Beach Trader bot called it to go down right here, and look, it did go down. So that was a good call by the Beast Trader bot right here. And so it only takes like the perfect trades. That's why you won't see like so many trades on here. But that's on the 15-minute. Let's look at Euro USD. Same thing. It's super consolidated. The bot told us it was going down. It did go down. It's way down here right now. But it's, you can see it's super consolidated. There's not going to be a good trade coming out of trading that one. You know, even Bitcoin's consolidated. This one's kind of moving a little bit more, USD JPY. So we might want to take a trade like that. But you could have, you know, you could build up this whole thing with your indicators and the news and everything in Tradingview. So what am I saying? Like on the right side, this is my watch list. These are the stocks that I trade. The SPX, this is the 500, the 500 best companies in the United States. NDQ is the top 100. We got VIX, we got DJI, that's the US 30. And it's the same one as this one right here. They're just named something different. That's why you see the same price. Right here, the DXY, this is the dollar. And you see the dollar, just focusing the dollar against itself, is up to $1.05. So that's really significant. It should be like 99 to 100, but it's at 105. So that means the dollar is doing really good. It's really strong. We got Tesla. This is the #1 stocks that I trade. Tesla, Apple, and Amazon. So I have them right here. I could just click it and it changes to that, right? It changes. Whichever one we want, we just click it. And so that's why we want this watch list. So then we don't gotta type it in every time up here. We could, but it's easier for us to just click around the buttons like this, right? We see the whole, every market right now that we're looking at, even the stock market, are just so consolidated. We do see gold went down right here like it told us, but you know, everything, Bitcoin, USDJ, everything right now is super consolidated. So we're going to look and we're going to find something to trade. But this is what TeamViewer is. It's really this component right here where you're looking at the technical indicators. And this is why everybody gets it. But, you know, we can map out stuff. Right now we got the Bollinger Band on here. But we also have what? The Beast Trader Bot 1.0. And so the Beast Trader Bot is doing a whole lot of stuff. It's reading if it's a downtrend or uptrend, right? That's something that you guys need to know. You guys aren't going to be able to look at that really fast and tell, but this is 100% uptrend right now. So we got that. We also got like, where is it on these? MACD, MFI, Satochic, the Bollinger Band lock. When it locks in, you know, where it's at the right spot. So right now this trade is saying everything is good for this to go down basically, but it's in 100% uptrend, so we wouldn't trade this to go down. But everything is saying this is going down, but it's in an uptrend, so we're not going to trade it going down. We're going to wait for it to go down and trade it to go up, because we're never going to trade against the trend. So Then you have the indicators down here. You click on them twice and it blows up. This is the MACD. Sometimes you want to look at this closer, see if it crossed over the 0 line. You can see that it's high right now and it looks like it's coming back down. Right here we got the Stochastic RSI. This is probably one of my favorite indicators, and it tells us when it's overbought up here, it's coming down. So let's look. Right here it was overbought, and you could have took this trade and it went down right here. Everything didn't line up, so it didn't take a trade right here with the bounce trader, or with the bounce trading technique. But we can see, you know, we can line up stuff like right here. It was super down, and what happened? It was under overbought, and it started going up right here. So boom, boom, boom. We can see that, right? This is telling us down. 2 trades go down, and it went way down here. We would have won on both of those. This is telling us the trade went up. It went all the way up here. So, and one thing about the breach trader bot is it trades at different times. So like right here, it's saying it's going up. We would have won a lot of money right here, right? But we could also do it on the 5 minutes, and it tells us different things, when to go up, when to go down too. So every time frame is going to have it, and 90% of the time it's going to be right. So 9 out of 10 times on any time frame, it's going to be telling us to do the right thing. So it's basically, you know, something that's going to be pretty simple to understand. Pretty simple, pretty simple. So that's what we have right here for Tradingview, and I want you guys to understand this. I want you guys to look at it on your own. I want you all to download this onto your phone, download it onto your computer, get the free version and start using it, because you always want to look here before you really make real trades for real money. Just want to be honest with you guys. I'm always going to look here before I make trades for real money, right? Sometimes when I'm talking about momentum trades or whatever, I don't really have to use this, but you know, for the average thing that we're going to do, we're going to always use this. Okay. So here goes one trade. Let's look at this trade right here. And I want to show you guys something that happened significant on here. And then we're going to go to trading. And so if you look on this trade right here, you know, one thing that's real easy is if a computer could tell you when to make the trade, right? And that's why I made this bot. And before, you know, years ago when I started trading live with different academies, I would come on and people would make a lot of money with me. And then when they get off the phone with me, they start losing money. And then they would call me up and say, man, how can I trade when you're not there? And so I made this bot. It took me like 2 years to really perfect it and made it. But, you know, this is Euro USD. Look how the bot works. Okay. So the bot is going to automatically tell you what trade to take. But on here, we see that the bot took this trade right here going down, and it went down really far. So let's just look on the measuring tape and let's see what we could have made if we would have took this trade. So if we would have took this trade, it went down over 6. And so let's just say we got like 1. If we had 1, just you know, this is very consolidated trade right now. You really can't see it that how consolidated it is, but that's talking about, you know, 1.08123, and it went down to 1.08068. And so you're talking about making thousands and thousands of dollars by just a movement like that. And that's only on the 5 minutes. But if you look at the 15 minutes or the 1 hour, you can find trades that make a whole lot of money. You know, they might not even look like they're moving that much, but let's just look at this trade right here. Let's just look at this trade right here. So on this trade right here, you know, this is a whole different scenario than the one that we were just on, because now we're talking about an hour. And so the bot took this trade going down for an hour, and let's just see how much we could have had. 45 points right here. I mean, that's a whole lot of money, you guys. So you guys have to, you know, one thing that's so good about Tradingview is that you could have this way to trade. And so you don't have to worry about losing repeatedly, right? You got something that's winning 90% of the time. And so you could really do pretty good. Look at this. It said it was going down. It went way down here. You know, and this is on the hour. That's big money just on this hour right here, how far it went down. You know, I love Dow. US 30 is my #1 trade. So I'm always trying to see like what happened good on this trade. And sometimes there's even like day trade. So that's 1 hour. Let's look at like a day trade. and let's see if the bot took any day trades in the last like month or something. Because sometimes when you get on and it gives you a day trade, it's like, man, you can make so much money on it. It's kind of crazy. So like something like right here, let's look at this trade right here. So it went down and you can measure it, right? So that's just that right there. This is a day trade. It went down 2 days in a row. On one unit, you would have made $56,000. If you would have been trading 10 units, like most of us do, you know, that's $560,000. Are you ready to make money like that? You know, you got to be ready to make money like that. When the bot calls this out right here, you know, on one thing, you're making $56,000 in one day, you know, or $560,000 if you're trading for more money. You guys can have this same trade because we got it. You know, we're exclusive. We're the only ones that have that Beast Trader bot on Tradingview. You know, nobody else has that but us because I was the one who invented it. So you guys, we could really win with this. We could win, you know, with a lot of the stuff that I've been doing for over the years. For over the years, we could really win, you guys. This isn't something we just put together really quick. This is something that we've been working with for years and years and years. So I just want to